screen. We might miss a couple of the things until it's completely going live. They want live. They started a little earlier. All right, I think that is it. I think we are completely live.
All right, we are live.
And
we have no green screen.
Do this.
All right. So right now, K-Roll is currently up. Corrin. Oh, and K-Roll just FD. What was happening?
A lost stop that early in the game is not a good thing for us to see.
What is K-Roll doing? Can K-Roll bring it back, or will that SD haunt him forever?
It might not, though. Looks like we have a 115 on
Yeah, but the Corrin's really bringing it back. Already to 72, just from a couple percent.
Though it looks nice.
All right, and K-Roll got the kill.
Now, a nice recovery from Cable there with a barrage attack starting out. Though with a high percentage, he is bringing Corrin to a decent percentage that he might be able to work with.
All right, thanks to the belly armor, K-Roll was able to then counter him. A little bit of shield damage.
And there he goes! One stock on Corrin right now. It is a tight game indeed. Both are struggling to hold themselves.
And Corrin got the excellent read. It's looking like a rough time for K-Roll, but the berry into a into an up throw.
Looks like we got the percentages tied up now. It is a tight game.
Another up throw.
Sending Corrin into 60%.
Into another up throw. Kind of spamming the up throw over here, but... Ooh. Alright, good shield damage. And
there he goes.
KO for the win. That was a close match.
Yeah, it was. All right, now that was a great one indeed. Definitely something you want to see, and a point for E-Town now. We have a couple of things. They are just getting a stage set up here now, and should be ready to go here. Now, we did see Cable lose his stock in the beginning there, but he was able to push through and bring up. Any words you think you can put for him?
Honestly, I would say for him personally, try not to SD. That's definitely
the
one of the main
SD
points.
definitely didn't help and was definitely a struggle for him to continue to do better into that final game there. Now, they have 2 more games. Depending on the map, I think it might actually affect Frankie here. He has a great wide opening game on this one, but continuously now... We just got word from our friend here that he is now changing to Pokemon Trainer. Frank, our guy, is still probably going to be using K-Roll here. So this is going to be a tough game indeed, especially against the Charizard that's going to come up here. A side attack with Charizard is definitely going to be a dangerous...
Yeah, the Flare Blitz is definitely going to be pretty obvious if it does come out. But I see they're starting as Ivysaur, and personally, I think Ivysaur from Pokemon Trainer is the best one.
You might be right. Ivysaur does have its benefits. Squirtle as well, so let's see how he brings the food.
Yeah, Ivysaur just has good coverage. It has an excellent spike. It's just good overall.
Keeping the percentages close here now. A tight game. Not really much.
I can see he's trying to hit that spike.
He's trying to hit it and missed it again there.
Well, it's a weak spike, so it won't alert the sound, really. Like a...
Ooh! That was a nice hit indeed. Sending Pokemon Trainer off the edge there. Now bringing out the Charizard, the Flare Blitz is what he wants to look for. Not a good move against. This is the Flare Blitz there.
But the thing is, what Frank could do is he could pretty much reflect Charizard's Flare Blitz, and that would do a lot of damage.
Frank catches himself and brings himself back up with a nice recovery on his part.
Yeah, not a bad DI.
He's seeing just a lot of the sliding attack there. It is helping a lot because a lot of his
I think that might be, depending on what the slide is, I think it might be forward.
I think it is a threat, yes. Ooh. He attacked with his recovery there. That was definitely a great move. Hits the counter, sends him off. Now can we hit a
Back
3-0?
Charizard trying to hit the spike. Didn't work out too well. Oh, and the spike is hit. Payroll lost the crown. Really nice move.
Ooh.
And the flare
Sends
blitz
him off
kills.
the edge.
And now Pokemon Trainer has the crown. Oh, never mind. Because Payroll died. Crown is gone.
Dumbo.
What's an up jab? Alright.
And there he goes with a up jab
Not
kick.
yet.
Loading.
Squirtle
Nice
is a
recovery
light
with
character,
Squirtle.
so it would make sense that he would have died there. But
No, but he did send him off halfway through the map. So it was definitely a positive.
oh,
hit.
and the
Ooh, he misses
spike.
the recovery. He fumbles.
the spike really hit him right there.
Now the spike didn't do much, but it
No, the
sent
spike
him
hit
down.
him down.
I was saying it didn't do much, but it sent him down enough where his recovery wasn't able to fully pick him back up. Sends him into the ground. Giant punch off the edge.
Yeah, bury into F smash.
It was a great game indeed. We saw a lot for Frank here, and definitely something we haven't been able to really see when playing against with the white team.
I don't know about that one, man.
Now,
Honestly, with
2-0.
our last match, we have been doing pretty. We did
2-0
really well.
actually gives Frank the win point here and is bringing up CG now. I have been doing the scores wrong. I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. We're going to put 1, and that's going to be overall
Yeah,
points.
it would be best to do 1.
Yes, they have 5 games. I got to fix this little graphic there, so we'll give it a couple of things so we can get individual scores on. Ridley. Looks like we got Ridley.
Ridley is the opponent's character,
Yes,
and
so
Cloud is gonna be our.
Cloud against Ridley. Now, this is
CG.
something that's going to be a rough one indeed here.
And we still have to figure out what the map is gonna be.
Now, Ridley is a dangerous character indeed. We
Ridley does not want
itself,
platforms. I know that for sure because that side B can really
that side
drag across
that
the stage.
side B, and he drags him and throws him off the edge. We've seen that with a captain, not captain, our coach plays himself, beats you once or twice.
Beat me a few times, but I beat him a lot more.
True. But we also have Cloud. Cloud has gone against, and CG itself has gone against Ridley's a couple times now, and has really been able to push past a lot of Ridley's main attacks. So this is going to be a tough game
It
indeed.
seems
to
like
see
we're
how it
playing on
goes.
Smashville.
Smash fail. Okay, now that is not good. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't think
Yeah, I don't think
Cloud's
Smashville
gonna
has any platform.
they do have platforms on the ends that move in and out, don't they? Yeah,
No, I think that's Town and City.
it might be.
Town and City's the one with the moving platforms. Smashville, I think, has the 2 edge platforms.
So yeah, platforms isn't really accessible in this one, and that might actually be a thing that's gonna hurt Cloud here. So
But the
it's gonna
thing
be a
is,
tough
with
one.
Cloud does kind of excel without platforms because of his
True.
moves.
Cloud, yeah. So it's gonna be a fun one indeed. Let's see how this all turns out. Now we got a golden Ridley. Now this is an interesting
someone
one indeed.
peed on Ridley. That's not good. Oh, this one does have the moving platform.
I told you. You didn't believe me.
But it's only the one, not the 3.
This Smash Bros. One has the side platform.
Town City.
Town City.
All right, and so far we are seeing Cloud rack up the percentage.
We actually got a message from our coach here. He said CG should be able to beat a Ridley.
Well,
so
let's
we got
see about that one.
some hopes and dreams from our coach here.
Hopes and
supporting
dreams. The footstool into no punish, but that is fine.
So CG is bringing up the percentage
Ooh,
on
limit?
Ridley here.
Oh, but misses
Misses it.
it.
Ooh, that's not a good one. Bringing up the percentages now, Cloud is losing his advantage of the switches. So now we're both in 100% here now. This is an interesting game.
Ooh, there could have been a punish right there.
He misses his limit again. Not a good one indeed there. Sends him off the edge, breaking down the first stock. And a send back, a rubber band effect there. Cloud is now
It was definitely a trade-off.
even trade-off indeed.
But so far, CG is racking up the percentage better than Ridley is.
Hasn't been able to touch him a single time yet, but is able.
There you go, the F smash.
A 0 to death there, something we want to see all the time, but misses the dodge and the grab there.
Now one of Cloud's best moves that I know that Cloud has that is absolutely broken is back air, but I have not seen that once this entire game. So let's see if he realizes that he can use back air.
Now, also, the Ridley has the ability with the fireball, and especially on defending the stage, and we just see it there. But he isn't able to fully hit it in time, which actually is giving Cloud the advantage game here. And Ridley sends him off to a matching 1-1 score. Ridley at a 57% is pretty high.
Ooh, but Ridley could bring it back. Yep, and
right
there it is.
is.
It has been brought back.
Now each character does a ton of damage on attacks, so each one can easily bring up to a higher percentage.
That definitely could have
rabbit
been
attack.
a lot better.
Now with his limit, can he hit it this time? Misses it again. I don't know what his problem is.
It hasn't been mid, but it's just been shield.
Well,
He could have definitely run up to the Ridley and applied pressure. That would have definitely helped.
Ooh, not something we want to see. At 128%, he fails to take down Ridley. Now that was an interesting game, I can say that.
That was definitely a close match. I definitely do want to see more aerials from Cloud, because Cloud definitely excels in the air.
Oh, definitely. And the one thing I think I continue to see is when he got his limit, he just kept sending it off the map. Do you think that was strategy?
I definitely think he could have played that a lot better and tried to possibly do, like at the end where he had the limit, instead of using neutral B, he could have possibly grabbed and tried to do a combo into the down B, which would have killed.
Yeah, a lot of combos here now. We have a comment from our coach as well. We got a brutal side smash. That, yes, I can definitely see that there.
That was definitely a brutal
Definitely
one.
some brutal attacks on Ridley's part. And really, I think the stage wasn't a good one for Cloud here. That open space gives Ridley so much room to move, especially with a big character.
Yeah.
Those huge characters, open spaces are the best way for them to attack. And with Cloud being a medium-sized character in close combat, having an open battlefield with nowhere to hide is not a good strategy. His best bet is to find a stage that has a lot of platforms.
Yeah, I would definitely say platforms would be CG's friend in this.
Yeah, I can see that as well. Sorry about that. We have some background music with people screaming. Also, check your... We got audio recommendations from our coach here as he sets some stuff up. You can commentate. I'm going to look.
All right. So what's up, fellas? We're currently in downtime of the stream. It looks like it is going to be Pokemon stage. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it is Kalos. My bad. It is Kalos. And beforehand, he is definitely going to have to say a dunktastic. Yep, he gave out a dunktastic, and we're starting the match. Once again, it is Cloud versus Ridley.
Bring your mic closer to your face.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, now let's see how he can do this.
Oh, yeah. All right. Percentages are pretty much... Oh, they were tied up.
They
now
were tied up for a
in
bit.
Ridley's favor.
Ridley is bringing the percentages up. Now, if he loses this game, it's relying on Richie, our next opponent, to really put in some effort and win his game. Ooh, that
Nice recovery
scares
by
me a
Ridley.
lot with the Ridley recovery.
Ooh, almost a KO.
Almost a KO there.
And
Sends him
there it
off.
is with the dash attack. Kind of
Nice
spamming
attack.
the up B there.
No, it is looking like it's working with Cloud here. Cloud is bringing up the percentages and might be able to snatch a stock before his health gets too high.
Oh, he tried to hit the down B to try to tie up the percentages from Ridley, but it missed. Oh, limit hit.
Doing well. Let's see how this all turns out. He is now at 155%. Can he hit one hit strong?
And the F smash takes
There
it
it
down.
goes. Though he's tied up with the two stocks, CG is now at a 54%. I don't know.
And the
What could
limit
happen?
comes out, practically tying up the percentages.
Not much now.
Yep,
Sends
and
him
for
off.
the kill with the dash attack
And a
again.
one stock on CG here. Some attacks, but really not hitting much.
Tried to do a nice string from the Ridley, didn't work though.
Nice
Ooh.
jab.
That was missed down B. Sour spot down B.
Sour spot down B.
Yep.
You even know the name of the moves.
Well, it was a down B, but it hit the sour spot.
Okay.
If it hit the sweet spot, you would know.
I see.
It would have a whole blue screen and everything.
Sends him off the edge. Not looking good.
Forces
One
CG to
big
use
hit
his
from
limit.
Ridley and he's gone. Fumbles the recovery and sends him off the edge. Now that was a great game indeed. Cloud really put in the effort, but just wasn't able to recover himself well.
Yeah, Ridley definitely played interestingly.
He played well, and Ridley was able to do pretty good, though that is a point with STHS. Don't know the school's name, I'm going to be totally honest.
Yeah, I did see though that the Ridley was spamming a bit.
He was
With that
spamming.
up B. That
And
up B kept coming out again and again constantly.
We have seen in previous games, not on live, but just in person, CG isn't able to really push those spammy kind of moves, and especially with types with long range like Midman or Ridley, the range is just not his thing.
Yeah.
A close combat sword-based person isn't able to really do well. Now it looks like we have Richie coming up. with
Richie's using the
Kazuya.
character I told him to use. Good job, Richie.
He just learned this character.
Good luck.
So We just learned this character with him stuff. Though we got some arguments from our guy.
Right next to Aiden.
Now we're making CG do slave work.
You can't say that, buddy.
You told him to go get your cup.
Well, I can't move.
Chill. You could.
Hey, get your hands out of there. Get your hands out of there.
Can I have one?
You can have this one.
Yippee! Look what I got. You lost. You don't get one.
Yeah, you lost.
I don't play at all. Alright, so as we don't eat these on mic, but we're just waiting for a bit. I think Richie is new to this. I think it's actually his first ever game. Is that true?
Second.
No, he wasn't here the first game, and then the second one.
That was the second game he wasn't here for. He was here for the first.
Oh, he was here for the first one. I took him for your team the first one, and then he wasn't here for the second one. So Richie is just still learning the basics, still learning how everything works here. So this is actually Richie's second game overall. Richie has not really been able to play online like this. So
And Smashville is the stage. Honestly, for Kazuya, that's not bad. You want as least platforms as possible, even though Smashville has some occasional platforms.
What's our character?
Ooh, Game & Watch is the character? Ooh, no, that's going to be rough.
That's
going to be rough.
Gonna be good.
Basically, for what I recommend for Richie, I recommend he uses his neutral B.
Yeah.
His neutral B will add some good range. And to use his side Bs in a good way, as well as his forward smash. So basically side B into forward smash. That's what I'd recommend for Richie.
Now, Richie just kind of started learning this character on top floor, so it's going to be a tough one to handle. Especially with Game & Watch, depending on his skill,
All
Game &
right.
Watch is super good.
All right, there we go, Richie. Watch out below. All right.
He is bringing up the percentage. This is looking
There we
really
go,
good
Richie.
indeed.
There we go. Don't forget to neutral B sometimes when he's far away. That's definitely what I recommend. Ooh, and
We're
now that you
tying up
have
the
the
percentages
rage, I recommend you go up to him and try to down B. There you go, Richie. There you go.
Okay, so now it is a tight game indeed here. Richie is able to hold himself, and it doesn't look like Game & Watch has much control over his character, and that actually might be
Oh,
helping
the
out
down
with,
B.
with Richie learning the controls here. Sends him off
Alright.
the edge, but is able to get him up to 23% before he loses his stock.
Nice aerial. Nice aerial.
Ooh, oh.
Up airs.
Oh, misses the second one, but sends him off the edge.
That was a forward tilt.
Are we gonna see Richie
Okay, the neutral B.
get more better score than CG, fourth place player?
Second best on the
Blue team, but
yeah, blue.
overall, I think
Uh-oh,
fourth best
that
player.
neutral B is going to be rough. What Richie's going to want to do is he's going to want to go for that down B again.
Definitely. They are bringing up the percentages.
Oh, he was shielding there a little bit.
He's getting new skill. Sends him off. One big hit. He's gone.
Oh, and with the down B.
There he goes.
There we go, Richie.
Is a boss with Kazuya right now. Is definitely grading some absolute win score. Can he get the recovery?
And he
does.
recovers, but the Game &
sends
Watch
him off
F
the edge.
smashes.
That is fine. This is a tight game indeed. One stock, 0% or low percentages at the moment. Let's see how it all turns out. Looks like Game & Watch is just kind of just sliding on him. Doesn't
Seems
know
like either of them have this. They're getting close.
Okay. So a nice attack on Game & Watch. It's a tight game.
Oh, he just did.
Sends him off the edge, increasing the
Whoa.
percentages. Sends him off again. Can he make the recovery? Oh. One big hit from either side. Oh.
I
And
think
there
Richie just did
goes Richie.
Electric Wind God kick there.
That was a interesting and very tight game indeed.
Yeah, that was a
Something
good match on
I
Richie's end.
love to see. Now that was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Now Richie just kind of started learning this character. He's probably played it a couple times before, but this time is really trying to push in the effort of learning it. He was just before playing a ton of games. Do you think that really helped out?
Yeah, I think definitely it helped him out a little bit. What I would recommend for Richie, though, so he can improve, is whenever he's on the edge, to roll in, hit the shield button, so he can't really predict you with the F smash. So then you can roll in and then attack behind him. Don't always do that, though, or else he will predict that.
True. Now, it was looking like Game & Watch was just kind of gave up at the end. He was just spamming his slide attack there.
Yeah, he kind of tried to go for the dash attack a bunch.
A dash attack, and that was really not benefiting Richie there. It looked like Richie just wasn't able to really get out. He probably had the opportunity jumping and dodging away. Do you think he could have done anything better in that situation?
What he could have done is he could have shielded and then did a punish with his smash attack.
That could have worked. You know what? You are right. It didn't look like Game & Watch had full control over his character in this one. And we've seen Game & Watches before. Game & Watch can do a ton, especially with talented players controlling it. It didn't look like this character knew much, but he knew enough, and he was able to push against Richie here. Richie is on his second game, though. Do you have any words of encouragement? What do you think we could happen?
Basically, you got this, Richie. You can do extremely well. But remember, you sometimes want to roll. You can also shield. Shielding is your friend. Don't shield all the time, though.
Yeah, shielding helps a lot. And if you shield and then move side to side, it dodges your attacks.
You can basically roll.
He's not paying attention. Sorry about that. We're just giving some words of encouragement. It didn't look like Richie was really listening to when we first was talking to him. So now we're just giving a bit. We're waiting a little bit till Richie decides. His next character is a interesting game indeed. I say it so much, but it really is. All of these games are super interesting. Sorry about that. We're just trying to make it so you guys don't have any background audio, people screaming in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did really well and is now setting up a few things.
It's already all done. You said you wanted PS2.
Oh,
Far right.
he doesn't know what he's doing. Sorry. I thought we were waiting for...
All the way on the right, fourth down. One more.
There you go.
There you go.
It's Pokemon Stadium 2.
All right, so they're playing PS2.
Is it the same character? All right, let's see how this goes. Right, an interesting game. Now this is going to decide basically. Oh, jeez.
All right, so basically, what I think for this is, honestly, it could go either way because there are platforms.
It could go
Kazuya
either way.
performs better with no platforms.
True, but I think.
But with
the
Game
light
& Watch's
platforms with-
constant spamming of down air,
Yeah.
it would definitely help him out a lot.
Now that laser, I think, is definitely something we need to see Richie practice on.
And
He-
use a lot more.
A lot more definitely will help.
Because
he has
it'll
used
help him
it, but he just
use
hasn't really
longer
been able to
range.
hit it. And that's what something he needs to really work on.
There we go, the up B.
Though he's figuring out his controls here. Nice
Into the down B and
animation. It
kill.
sends him off. Now with a lowish to high percentage, Richie is actually doing really well. Richie just doesn't know what to do against that rapid attack. Again, he's still learning. And
Oh,
he
and the
fumbles.
SD.
He fumbles the recovery there. He has to watch out for his Game & Watch's down attacks there.
Nice combo from Richie.
Oh, 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 oh.
10-hit combo.
Oh, shot! Alright,
And
so
Game & Watch is now
misses the up attack
spamming.
there. We had some bad animation. Now that is looking like the one thing he's struggling against is his main attack. A good defense is
Ooh, and the F smash.
a good defense against those rapid attacks.
And the down B to get the KO.
Nice. Alright, a good thing that he needs to focus on is jumping and dodging away. Is
All right.
definitely something he needs to get.
Nice counter to that down air.
Oh,
10-hit combo.
Oh.
All right, there it goes.
Not bad indeed. Hiding under this platform actually might help when he's in. He has one hit, one big hit, and he's gone. Misses it down, but hits it again.
Hits the down air.
He's in the air. Watch his attacks there. Oh! Kicks
And
him up.
the win for Richie.
Let's go!
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Now, that
That was a game.
was nice.
That was a game.
So next game is the final game deciding if Richie gets this point on the game or if the other team gains it. What kind of things do you think he needs to work on to get better and get to that win?
Honestly, what I would recommend for Richie is whenever Game & Watch is in the air, hide underneath the platforms. Don't try to jump. So whenever he does eventually land on the platform from his down air, because he likes to spam that down air, try to then go for an up B to punish.
Yes, that actually will work. And especially with his, when he does his like rapid attack with the firework, you stand there and you let him attack. A good one you want to wait for is you want to move back. And if you got to get out of the way, you got to move away from that attack. Blocking and dodging and jumping away and out of it is definitely something he needs to work on because he continuously gets attacked by that. And I think the Game & Watch is understanding that and is trying to use that against Richie.
Yeah. But
Now,
basically, for Richie, I would definitely keep trying to get that distance and then use the neutral B. Because if he gets distance in neutral Bs, then if the Game & Watch ever tries to come up and possibly fall short, he can then punish with an F smash.
true, I see that a lot. I think the one thing he also needs to worry about is the sky attacks. His air attacks.
His aerials?
Yeah, attack down.
Yeah.
It is not good to be above him there. And those platforms, I think, actually might
Ooh.
help him against.
Town and City.
Oh, is that what we're going against?
Not that. Town and City. Third thing on the left.
All right, Town and City with that. That's not going to be a
I'll
fun
help him
one.
out real quick.
We're just he's new to Smash Bros, so he doesn't know exactly where everything is. So we're just helping him out, making sure he can get to the right platform. There it is. All right, we found it. We found it for him. Now this is the final game, not for the night here, but the final game overall for Richie. Let's see how it goes.
What's up, fellas? I'm back.
Shush.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Kazuya versus Game & Watch.
This is a tight game indeed.
This
I'm
could be a
crossing
good
my
one.
fingers, praying to the Lord, because we got to see how he can win.
He just barely got out of the way. That one. But again, what I would recommend for Richie is whenever Game & Watch is in the air. Ooh, that was a nice nice input.
I don't think there's really any more recommendations. I think Richie has it for this one.
I mean, whenever Game & Watch is in the air, I would definitely... Oh, And the
he
recovery.
grabs it. He does miss it in the beginning, but he grabs the recovery then. And he hits it. He hits
And the
spot.
down B.
Misses the kill though. One hit and the Game & Watch is gone.
Not yet.
Not yet though. Let's see,
One
can he hit
more
it again?
good hit, and he's
Misses
done.
it though. Hits the big hit.
And
throws
there's
him
the
on the
kill.
floor, and there ends the kill. Now this is an interesting game. We see Richie demolish and
Nice
didn't
one.
lose in the beginning.
For
So
the down B again.
it's-
To the neutral B.
It's looking like Richie is able to.
Oh, but he's getting hit by that Game & Watch's neutral B a lot.
A good way in that case.
Oh, he's trying to hit the
Oh,
rage
he
drive,
waits.
but his rage drive is now over.
He's trying to hit it. Game & Watch is realizing if he's not jumping and dodging away, that he actually might fail this one. Bringing Game & Watch up to a 60% here.
All right.
Matching up the points. Bringing up the percentages.
Didn't fully hit the 10-hit combo, but he hit some targets. Ooh, and the Game & Watch's neutral B is raw. But Richie still stands.
Oh,
Back
Game
to the
& Watch
neutral B.
taking advantage
Ooh,
of
Richie
Richie's
probably could have DI'd out of
unavailability.
that, but it's fine. Richie is still currently in the lead.
We see Game & Watch take advantage of Richie's inability to get out of that attack, hitting it a lot.
Uh-oh. Not this
Oh.
attack.
You gotta move out of the way.
Oh, but he was
He
able
hits
to get
it.
out of it eventually.
Now, no platforms isn't a good sight to see at the moment because without them, he isn't
Oh,
really able to
nice
dodge
hit.
against his attacks. We haven't been able to see Game & Watch hit any high numbers on the roulette wheel this game.
Seems like the crowd is voting for Game & Watch right now. Not a good sight to see.
Game & Watch, they are kind of tied up here now. One big hit from either side will decide
nice
the
one.
point.
Into the rage drive down B.
Now that is nice.
That was a good kill. Oh, but that was a good kill on Game & Watch's end too.
Now we're back into the same situation we were in the second game. Both at one stock, both at a low percentage.
Nice F smash. Get a little bit of super armor on that.
Pushes through.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, he
That
misses
F
that
smash on
attack
Game
there.
& Watch's end hit. And after
Oh,
Richie has
bringing
rage
up the
drive
percentages.
again.
Richie is
But it won't
one
kill
hit.
if he uses it, and
He
it KOs.
misses it and KOs to the final point, going to STHS.
Oh my god, I hate
Now that was sad to see him lose, but he did so well, especially for a character he hasn't really been able to play much.
Yeah. But we still have one more match if we do lose this.
We have at
Two more
least
at max.
two more matches, at least
One more match.
at least one more match, a maximum of two more matches here. We are probably going to be seeing Frank and CG play though, and probably not get another view of Richie, sadly, though he did so well and was so amazing to see.
Yeah, basically, all I could say for Richie is try to get away from when he's spamming, because if he is spamming like that, like he was with the neutral B, just try to get away. He can't do anything at the point, and if possible, try to use your projectile to then hit him. So then he basically is forced to stop spamming.
True. I think a lot of spamming on Game & Watch's part just wasn't. We've seen that a lot, especially
A lot
the
with this team, yeah.
A lot of spamming with this team. No, we did not see that with Corn. I'm hoping with Frank playing up again, Corn might not be able to really push through today. We might
Or
not see him against
it might
Corn.
not be a Corum.
We might see Ridley play, or even Game & Watch play again. So they're banning some stages now, getting some stuff settled up, and it looking like a close game indeed to see who the true winner of this game is going to be.
And it's against the Ridley, surprisingly.
Ridley was really good and was able to get the win. So we're really pushing against the two players that were able to push in the first two wins on the match. Do you think Frank has a chance?
Honestly, I think Frank might have a chance here. But the thing is, with Ridley and grabbing, it's not really that good with K-Roll.
True. I can see that. Now, kind of glad CG's not going up because we did see CG lose against this Ridley. A teammate that we know that wins might be a better option.
Yeah.
Now, let's see, can Frank tie up the game? Ridley comes out punching.
Oh, snap.
Sends him off the map.
Absolutely destroys K-Roll.
That is not pretty indeed.
Wasn't even called for. Gee whiz.
Sends him off. Grabs him. Chucks him.
Spams the neutral B here.
He's really hitting those cannon attacks. I think they might be helping. Ooh, he tried to suck him up again, though he failed. Punches him off the edge, hits the crown, and
Ridley uses the up B again.
He just
Back throw.
sent him. Misses the counter
Tries
there.
to counter, but doesn't hit.
Ridley
And
fails
there's the
and
KO.
Eyes up and stocks there.
Let's see, can K-Roll bring it back?
He might be able to. I'm gonna be totally honest. When Frank and Kay fumbled into the game there, I totally forgot he lost a stock. Now 100%
Ooh,
is
126 is not good
pretty
to
right
see.
now.
And there's the KO.
Alright, so he wasn't able to bring Ridley's percentage up too high, and it's not looking pretty for K-Roll right now. Sends him up.
Tries to do some sort of up B combo, but gets punished by Ridley.
Nice suplex on K-Roll's butt.
Up throw.
He was still a suplex.
No.
He brought him up and brought him down. He might have not did a flip, but you know.
I'm surprised Ridley didn't go for the spike there. That spike would have won him the game.
That could have won him the game. You are correct there. Oh,
And
he misses
K-Roll
the attack.
K-Roll's
K-Roll's out.
lost.
Oh, he brought it back.
But he
Right off the
brought him
spot.
back, and Ridley SD. Because
has
he's
a
trying to be
chance here.
fancy.
K-Roll has the chance. All K-Roll needs to do is increase the percentages on Ridley part.
But Ridley's really good at racking up that percentage.
That is true there. Ridley looks like he's really pushing the effort. He really wants to do
Fully
it.
threw him across the whole stage.
And
And
a
the dash attack gets
for
him.
the loss. Now we still have one more game. Let's see how it turns out. Now,
That was a rough
that
game.
was good, but it was rough.
It was a rough game.
He was able to bring it back, but not enough in time.
Yeah, I definitely think, even though that Ridley SD'd, he still won, which is definitely, it's definitely rough for
Both
looking in the
as-
future.
Yeah, that
I don't
one
even think K-Roll SD'd there.
I don't think that was an SD. You're correct. He was struggling to get back on the platform, and Ridley just continued to attack him and send him.
Yeah, K-Roll couldn't tech there.
He bounced him off the edge and sent him down. Now, this is going to be an interesting game. If Cable is able to bring back the next 2 games and win, he wins the point, ties it up, and it goes to CG for the winning game. Though, if he fails this now, it will win the game for the opposing team, and E-Town will lose 1-3.
Yeah, he can't even lose 1 game or else we lose the entire thing.
He's gone soon, so this is a tight game and
So,
a sad game.
all
to see.
pressure.
Really all pressure now. If he isn't able to grab the win, it doesn't look like he's able to win. So now it looks like they're just selecting some stages. It is a sad sight to see at the moment. We are crossing our fingers and hoping he can push through though. Now I do check my phone and I apologize. I'm just making sure we don't get any text messages from our coach. Okay, so we were just giving some word of advice to our friend Richie as he.
No, we were just
continues
hyping
to
him
play.
up.
Yeah, word of advice, hype it up, same thing. So now is the last game. Looks like they're just doing the final things to get Frank to the stage. Do we get a stage? Okay, they are still selecting stages. So it is looking tight. Though it is a quick game, though. We usually end around 5. If this is going to be the final game, this would be a nice one.
Well, we'll just have to see how it goes.
So, what do you think? This is a tight game. I don't really know what much to say. He just looked like he wasn't able to fully grasp Richie. I mean, fully grasp Ridley.
Ridley, yeah.
Ridley,
Not Richie.
not
Richie's
Richie.
an amazing player.
He's amazing. He's good. Ridley is not really able to grab Ridley. Looks like I just saw Final Destination now.
Oh.
We might have a stage pick finally. It took a sec. But
Yeah.
looks like we're just picking up a Tekken series audio track. What are we going to choose here? What do you think it's going to be?
I don't know, but he might not even get it.
Alright, we have a Final Destination. Looks like their team is ready. Let's see how it all goes. Now, it is still Ridley. He has not changed his character yet. Let's see how it all turns out. Fight.
And he didn't even get his song. Good.
He didn't get a song. That's very sad. Ooh, he tries to hit the cannon. He tries to hit any attack to try to defend.
Oh, and the berry, but misses the follow-up.
Now, if he was able to hit that giant punch in the opposite
Oh, there we go.
A
Hit him against the
fumble.
stage, and he didn't know how to tech.
now,
Into the string.
he's bringing up the percentages. Finally tied up, but still a stock apart. We might have been sad for nothing. Frank is not letting this loss happen.
Yeah, he's never backing down.
Never giving up. He misses the punch there.
Oh, he got side beat,
Chucked
but
off
that
the
is
edge.
fine because he is still up.
Tries to hit the counter, which was a good try in his part.
Berry.
Berries.
Oh, misses
misses it.
follow-up. Gets hit by the
Side
side B.
Almost
He knows
loses
how to
the stock.
DI. Loses the
Misses
ground.
the jump.
Down smash gets
Yeah,
the fun, the KO.
Now, one or two more big hits is all he really needs to bring the percentage down.
Side B didn't fully go through.
Yes, he did fail the side B there. spiking punch after punch.
Line up
Everyone's
the
really trying to do it.
percentages.
Hits him with the ground. Dodges and blocks it. Parries. Shocks him.
Hits the follow-up. Ooh, misses the forward there. That's
Slams
rough.
him in the ground there.
Tries to hit the down B and
Slaps
slaps him in the next week.
Now, though he
Oh,
wasn't
he
able to do it,
had spawn
There it
immunity,
goes.
so he couldn't get buried.
it's sent into
So they're on same stock,
match
similar,
stock here.
really similar percentages, quite literally the same.
Well, not anymore. Now we saw this with Richard Game and Watch, so it is not a pretty sight to see, especially
It's
against
anyone's
this
game. Hits him a little bit with the up B, but hits him off the
Yeah.
side B.
Misses the punch. The
Ooh, berries
Berries.
into
kicks him,
the follow-up. All right.
tries to hit the spike, fails. Ooh, not
Down
looking
smash.
pretty. Both teams are very low though in percentages.
And the dash attack for the final KO.
That's the final one for the game and for the winning. Now that is the final game. A one. Ooh, I removed the. Sorry about that. A 1-3 final point. Now I think it's kind of interesting to see here. This team was good. It was definitely a good team here. And the one thing I saw that this team's really good at is able to recover, especially on a final stock 0%. They really push through at the end piece, and it gives them the win most of the time there. I think Richie grabbed it in his first win, but wasn't able to grab it that second one.
Yeah.
Now, this is an interesting sight to see. He was really Richie. We'll talk about Richie here a little bit. Richie did so well, especially with the character he wasn't really
Familiar
used to
with?
it and familiar with.
Yeah.
That was a nice sight to see. We have Frank that was able to get the win in the beginning and the only win on the board today, but wasn't able to go against the Ridley that just seemed a little too good, I think.
Yeah. I think the Ridley was definitely their best player.
Definitely, I can see that. And CG was really good as well. I just think he went against a bad player. He just wasn't able to really.
Yeah, he went up against a really tough opponent.
Tough opponent.
I definitely see how CG could have won sometimes.
Yeah, CG had his chance. They were both very tight. And
Like
very
sometimes while in
good.
the air, there were no aerials thrown from either side.
True, and I think that also brings back to the point with Richie when he was in the air. A lot of the time he was able to hit some aerials, but just wasn't able to really attack. And that aerial attacks with the down attacks on Game and Watch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is it for the third week here. We weren't able to stream White Team, and that's why we got nickname over here. And we just got to stream Blue Team today. We have two teams, that's why. And it was a really good thing. I think we were able to really show, especially Richie, a starting new player, to really get to see it. Now he can watch back and be able to watch this thing. I hope everyone enjoyed. I think this is going to be an interesting one. Remember, every Wednesday, 3:30, we will be live, hopefully, unless there's snow in our area. I hope you all enjoyed. We will see you in our next one. Bye-bye.
See ya, fellas.